From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, we've got baseball under the lights. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between Las Vegas and Harlem. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
One strike.
High pop-up. Rendon shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, King Bishop, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And no swing apparently, ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Ground ball right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. Striding into the box, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bishop at third with 2 away. A check swing here, but he holds up far too. Into the box, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Breaking ball in for a strike. And the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he got him. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, George Springer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. No balls and a strike to count. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Sanchez is off of first with 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a... Here's Justin Smoke now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Anthony Rendon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 0-1 the count.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
A little bouncer. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Justin Verlander, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. So 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Digging in to try it again. King Bishop, he singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at Didi. He beat it out.
No, he's safe.
So striding in, Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. The 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Manny Machado goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Michael Brantley.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two 2-0 to Brantley. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Machado is there, and that's the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. The pitcher, Luis Severino, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here, and he's safe.
He's safe.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Turner has it. throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and one strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. At the plate, Mike Moustakas looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The next 3-2. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. Striding in, George Springer. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies scoops it up. There's one. On the smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up, and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Now batting, Justin Smoke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Albies with a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Springer comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled off. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cruz has it in his sights, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Standing in, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Turner loves it. A step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Standing in, Ozzie Albies. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Luis Severino. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Hey now, 1-0. Brantley, the runner at first with 2 gone. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Springer. And foul. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in, King Bishop. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Here's Manny Machado now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Ready for another shot now. Joey Gallo is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball right into the shed. Albies picks it up. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way from Verlander. To short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Here's Justin Smoke now, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 2-1 home now to Smoke. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. In now, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. No balls and a strike to count. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. No hits to this point. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. in the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job of that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering down the first baseline. Now another 2-2. Swing and a liner. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He was a double play victim last time around.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. A ball and no strikes. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first. And the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. So 1-1. Fouled off. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fouls this one off. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th. So coming to the plate, Justin Verlander. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Didi Gregorius is going to be asked to get things going here as a leadoff the top of the 8th.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Al Marino is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the move to bat for the pitcher pays off that time, and now it's back to the top of the order with nobody out. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Ready with another 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready now, King Bishop is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He's running. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. Machado now on 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. So back-to-back sliders, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Brad Hand is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Adam Ottavino will be the first one to greet him. Rhys Hoskins is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And it's fouled away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Oh, and ouch. That one drove him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. So the lineup flips over and digging in, George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bishop moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the... Jason Mott will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Sanchez. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right. 1 out. Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So a big moment in the ball game here. George Springer, and he could very well be. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. That's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run. Pat Neshek been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. But that one rolls foul. Gallo, the runner at third. Moustakas on at second with 2 down. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he is out at the plate. Here's Nelson Cruz now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Bottom of the 9th, right fielder, Nelson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A little low. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Albies backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Justin Smoke now. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. From the stretch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the former top prospect.
Leading off to the ninth, second baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
That's where he wants.
Now here it comes. And there's ball three.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Kendrys Morales move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Lays off. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Nate Jones comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
leading off for Harlem,
Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. Jones is known in part as a reliever.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Michael Brantley, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bishop over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies. First offering on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Now in the box, King. Bishop. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on the first gets him, and it's a fast start to the 11th now. Already 2 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tried to get him to reach again.
Popped him up. Rendon has a play. And that's the 3rd out. So digging in now, Pat Neshek, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. Joey Gallo will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to short. And there are 2 away now. Here's Didi Gregorius, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Albies brings it in on to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in. Wade Davis enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. He's set, and the pitch. High and deep to straightaway right. Cruz going back, still ranging back. Onto the party porch, and gone. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and 1 strike. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. No outs, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Now at the plate, George Springer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all in fastball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. Edwin Diaz is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Smoke, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. A swing by Smoke and a ball soaring toward right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. He was retired via the ground ball last time out. Hit hard back up the middle. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Hit on the ground to third. Machado has it. And that's the second out. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he'll be tagged out at the plate, trying to win. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Edwin Diaz, as he's set to go to lead off the top half. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
This pitch is popped up. Smoke is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Digging in, King Bishop will swing it from the left side right here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Albies scoops it up, and that's out number 1. Striding into the box, Wade Davis.
Wade Davis.
Michael Conforto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Chopper to short. Turner has it. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Here's George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after two straight one-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
And he strikes him out to retire. Josh Hader is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. First pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. There to take it is Gregorius for the first down. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
2-2.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now. The short hit hard. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Striding in once again, Mike Moustakas. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. High in the air out to center field. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. High pop-up. Moustakas waits on it. 1 out. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Grounded back up the middle. Albies picks it up to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Into the box, George Springer. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And a strikeout here yet again. As it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch on its way. In the air, down the line in left. After it is Brantley. And he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Diaz. Andrew McCutchen will grab a bat and hit for the... pitcher here.
Andrew McCutchen.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Springer has a read on it. And that's the third out. Chris Davinsky gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Wilson Contreras is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 2 out, nobody on. Little dribbler down the line. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Is that digging in now? Trey Turner attempt. To, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Missed with a slider. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Digging in, Bishop. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Springer, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. Machado stands at first with 1 out. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. And he's got a shot at history here, but ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Settling in now, Josh Hader. His getting on base would be a very good first step toward tying this one up. Jose Abreu will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. Trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Here's Didi Gregorius. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. The throw to third. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So striding in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Nope. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Got him to go down swinging there. Nelson Cruz becomes out number 2 this inning. Josh Hader waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Bishop is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him...